Good morning. So this is an update on AP. It's pretty important. So hopefully you guys are going to listen to this. There's a lot of information. Was part of a conference call yesterday, and it's not overly complicated, but there's stuff going on. So I want to remind you of some things, set a foundation, try not to make this too long, and go from there. First of all, we know that it's one question, and it's going to be reflective of the FRQ number 2, which is the rhetorical analysis. You're going to get a document very similar to what you did in the previous writing example we did the other day with the Jeremy Lin and the Gish Jin essay or column, and then you're going to write about that, very similar to an FTC, to where you are writing about how the writer is writing. We've talked about that. It's going to be on May 20th. And it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So what's going to happen is, well, I'll get to that in just a minute. You can either type or handwrite your essay. As you're typing it, you're welcome to have the prompt up on one side of the screen, and then your whatever tool you're utilizing, whether it's Google Docs or Word, on the other screen, typing as you are looking at the prompt, and you have the timer there as well. And we'll get into that here in just a second too. So you can type or write it. You can use Google Docs. You can use Word. You can use spell check and grammar check on these things. They're not worried about those items. I will talk a little bit about what they talked about with regards to academic integrity here in just a minute. You'll have 50 minutes, 50 minutes. So they're giving you 45 minutes to read and respond to the task, and then they're giving you 5 minutes to upload your document to their site. Their suggestion was to do the 45 minutes, and then when that 5-minute warning bell comes on, and there'll be a timer on your prompt, and then it'll start blinking red. You 5 minutes, upload your document. They're suggesting as you get that uploaded, and once that's started, once you've begun the uploading process, you're good to go. If you, I got to get this one more sentence in, I got to get this taken care of, and you miss that deadline, if you miss that end, you will not be scored. Your essay will not be scored. So you will have done all of that for naught. So you need to make sure during that 5-minute time period you get that taken care of. You're going to get what they're calling a ticket, so air quotes ticket, via email and also on your College Board website that is exclusive to you. So you will have student A, B, C, D, all the way through, double Q or whatever it is. We'll have a number that you're going to type in to the link that they're going to send you, and on test day you will do that, and then when the test opens up, bink, it's going to open, and you will then have 50 minutes to take the document they provide you with the and write your essay, and then upload that in that 50-minute time period. That will be again via email, and it'll also be via your website. Before that time, they're going to be sending you information via email and your College Board website that they're going to be asking you to do. So there's going to be some typing samples you're going to have to do. There's going to be some some things you're going to have to answer. They're going to send you and me a worksheet that they want you to have filled out. If you can print it up, great. If you can't, handwrite the answers out so you have this sheet in front of you while you're taking the test that will have numbers and websites and things of that nature for you to utilize. There will be information on there that will be personal to you, so I can't just disperse all the information to everyone. So you're going to have to do some work with that also. So as I was in my conference call, or seminar they're calling it, there'll be one makeup date will be June 5th, which is on the schedule on College Board as well, and that's going to be at 12 o'clock Eastern time. And then like I mentioned, there's going to be a timer on your screen. They're suggesting that you have the two windows opened up, the prompt and your writing, so that you can keep an eye on both of those. They brought up a couple of items that I found that I've been wondering about, and one of them is what about issues? So what if I get in there and there's a power surge, or my computer shuts off, or we don't have why we lose Wi-Fi connection, or my little brother or little sister starts screaming and that distracts me and I can't finish that? They are welcome to accommodate and provide you with the makeup date. What will happen is there's a link apparently that, and again, I've not seen it, so, and they haven't sent it out, so I don't know exactly what it looks like. But there will be a protocol for you to then um, put your information and say, hey, look, we had a power surge. I was almost through with my essay. I lost everything, or my little brother came in and pushed Control Alt Delete and erased everything, and I they will have a way of doing that. And then they will, so that will be on May 20th when you do the exam. If something happens, you submit that. And then on the 26th, they're going to send out whether they have accepted your request for the makeup. If that happens, and they seemed pretty open, so if something does happen, it shouldn't be a huge issue for you to get the makeup date, but you need to communicate with their office that's specific to that, which they will send you the link and the information, as will I'll get it as well, and I'll disseminate it out. The biggest issue I'm finding is that I'm putting these videos up and I'm having 18, 19, 20 views, but I have 60 kids in my classes. So 2/3 of you are not participating in this act of it, or this part of it, and one of their fears is there's a lack of participation there as well. So I will disseminate the information this way. I will disseminate it in on to watch this. This is to me the most productive way of communicating all of this information and the nuanced notions of what you need to be accomplishing. So the 26th, they'll send that out, and they're going to let you know. They seem, again, like they seemed pretty open to doing that. If you have accommodations, so if you're a student who has accommodations like extended time or something of that nature, they seem to have that in control. I would communicate with Miss O'Hare at school and with College Board as you get your information to make sure and confirm that you get your extra time. And that would be, there's this, they said an extra set of information you need to provide them or do, and you will get that extra time on your exam. At the end of the day, what did I take away from this? I took away a couple of things from this conference call and from the information that I've been seeing on the website. I am not going to at all suggest to you that the College Board website is user friendly and smooth sailing. It's cumbersome at times, for me at least, and I think maybe for you as well. So I think it behooves us to utilize this a little bit more. We need to work with their website. I need to work more with their website. So what's going to happen? You have the Swift essay that is due this week. I'm going to get those. You're going to submit those as Google Docs or Docs and submit those onto the assignment page. Next week, probably this week or weekend, I will be posting another assignment from the College Board website. And that will be another prompt, another FRQ2, another rhetorical analysis that I will ask you to accomplish. What I would like for you to do, and I think it's conducive for us there, or it benefits us if we practice as we're going to play. So for you to have the prompt and the College Board website opened up, but also have whatever tool you're going to use, Google Docs or Word, opened up, and type in there. What they said is you can absolutely use those things and then copy and paste onto their website. So you can take your paper, copy it, paste it onto their website, so you can submit that somehow. Again, this is something we haven't seen yet, but I think for us to practice like we're going to play by having the prompt up on one side and you're typing up on the other side is really a beneficial thing. At the same time, I would put up a timer. I don't know that I can accommodate a timer in the College Board website. I'll see if I can. If I can't, I would have my phone and I would put the timer mode on and I would put it at 50 minutes. And I would then time myself on this task to see how I'm doing. So what we need to be doing next week is you need to be early doing this. That's going to be your assignment next week. Your assignment is going to be doing this, asking for help, me giving you feedback. I'll want it done by, say, Wednesday, and that way I can look at it and give you feedback for the next week. If you have questions, if you have specific questions on what you did or where you're at, like, hey, you know, I went through this, I submitted it, it's handed in, but I didn't finish, or I'm having trouble with this part of it. That's the kind of information you need to send me so that I can look at what you've written and then give you specific feedback as to what you can do there. Um, I'm also interested in how many of you would wish to have. They've told us not to do group video chats, but they said if we did it individually, communication that way, we could do that. And we could also do it towards not video, it's just audio. So if you're interested in doing like a personal, like a one-on-one uh, conference about your writing and about what's going on there, I'll be happy to accommodate that as well. We just have to set up a time for that to occur and some sort of way for that to occur. Um, that way, we'll be more ready for what we're doing. Okay, that's the end of this. I'm going to then post another one that's going to be general feedback on the last AP writing that you did. So you have two things to watch. This one is going to be just over 11 minutes, and the next one will be 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, but 5 to 8 minutes. So sorry about that, but you know, it's not 47 minutes in third period or first period or seventh period. So trying to do my best to keep these down and to keep them on task. Thank you.